the mastermind behind a really wonderful, one-of-a-kind conference, the Love and Autism Conference. It's a conference with a heart. A conference at heart, excuse me. And one of the amazing things they're having at their second annual conference, they're having a wedding. So Jenny, talk to us a little bit about how did this come about? Did you find this couple or did they find you? What happened?
He found us. So Dr. Stephen Shore is very good friends with the bride and groom, and he said, I have a couple that you need to talk to that needs to be on this roster. And I said, well, have them send me an email. And so the subject of the email was, we have an epic romance. And this was in maybe September or October of last year. And so we signed Anita up as one of the speakers, and I was super excited for them. And then in December, she called me super excited and said, we just got engaged. And then there was a pause, and she said, I want to have my wedding at your conference. And I thought, well, that's a idea. Let's talk this further. It's a conference. And so when she actually gave me her 3 reasons, or what came to be 3 reasons, she just said, I really want the world to know that our love is no better or different than anybody else's love. It's just love. And then she said, I want every person on the spectrum to at least be invited to one wedding. And what I've realized since then in my getting to know the bride and groom is that both of them have not been invited to a wedding, and that this will be their first wedding. And so they really want others to experience the love and hopefulness that a wedding celebration brings. And the third reason she said is, people think that people on the spectrum don't have emotions. I'm going to cry on my wedding day. People need to see this. And by the end of that conversation, I said, yes, let's plan a wedding. And so at first it was just kind of maybe a simple little maybe ceremony at the end of the day. And now it's a very legit wedding, and we came up with this fabulous idea of including all kinds of talented and passionate people on the spectrum. And so from start to finish, everybody involved will identify on the spectrum and be part of this huge celebration of love.
You even have a harpist on the spectrum.
Yes, and flower girls and ring
boys,
bearers.
Yeah. Has Jem been to a wedding?
Jem actually has been in a wedding because when his therapist, Peter Farrag, got married, he got to be the ring bearer.
Wonderful. Is that his only wedding that he's...
No, that's like his 5th wedding.
Oh, Wyatt's never been to a wedding.
Really?
Never
well,
been
see,
to
I
one.
drag my kid to everything and make people, I say to people, if he's not coming, I'm not coming.
Well, I would take Wyatt to weddings, but I can't even, I'm trying to think of weddings I haven't been that many lately.
We had a series of them a couple of years ago that, and so Jem was on the wedding circuit.
Okay.
We had 3. We had 3 in one year. He had to get the whole tuxedo and the whole 9 yards.
I'd love for Wyatt to go to a wedding. That'd
Jem
be great.
thinks weddings are a great thing. He wants to know this summer why we don't have any weddings to go to. So
this wedding will be super fun. Alex Plank is going to DJ the event, as well as stand up for the groom as his groomsmen. And that was really, Alex is a great guy, and he just said, hey, have you hired music yet? I'm going to do it.
And Jem loves Alex. Has Wyatt gotten to meet Alex?
No, he hasn't yet.
Jem thinks that the sun rises and sets in Alex because he's just the coolest guy ever.
He is cool.
Ever. Yeah.
And Michael Tollison, who we just had on the show last week, who's going to do a live painting. It's just so many wonderful, as you said, Dr. Stephen Shore officiating. So it's just a wonderful thing.
He's the bride and groom, and he decided to get his officiant license for the day and become a wedding officiant for this specific occasion.
And we should mention, too, that the toast for the couple is being given by...
Temple Grandin.
Dr. Temple Grandin.
Okay, so you've got some heavy hitters here.
Yes.
We have an A-list.
We do.
A-list, A for autism. So Temple is going to be doing a pre-recorded toast. And she just reached out to Anita and said that this wedding is really important to the community because it means that people on the spectrum can have positive relationships. And so she and Anita arranged for this to happen. She already has an event that she's speaking at, but we found a way to include her. And it's going to be just fabulous. It will be really, really fun.
Well,
so Michael Tolson is going to be painting in the morning sometime, and then the bride and groom are going to get married underneath or in front of his huge masterpiece.
What time are you planning for the wedding ceremony to actually happen?
The wedding should start at 4:30.
On Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, on
All right.
Saturday.
Okay, and once again, where people can get information about this, because I think you're going to have a lot of interest.
Oh, I hope so. It really is a message that we need to share.
We agree.
It's so damaging that people don't believe this about people on the spectrum. So loveandautism.com.
loveandautism.com.